Hello and welcome back to Panzer Corps Gold and playing hardball and the Second World War. We are fighting south of Kursk. It is the mission Oboyan. We recall we are in our southern pincer to cut off the Kursk salient. Kursk is more or less directly north of Oboyan here. Yeah, and we suffered casualties and I am very, very unhappy right now. So our strength 14 Panther got destroyed, 1 point, that's really bad. And our beloved long legs here suffered 2 artillery strikes, which is also really bad. Not sure if I took too many risks here. It did feel okay, but yeah, our Sonderkraftfahrzeug here suffered somewhat as well. And we have Soviet planes in the sky on our right flank, unfortunately, where these fighters here can't reach. That's probably the worst news about that. And we don't know what's going on here, so they might have more flak or so around. This MiG here smells very much like a trap. Yeah. Smells very much like a trap. But we could also probably make these guys nicely surrender here. Or like this one here at least. So let's try that. Question is of course always, you know, the decision between making them surrender or rather destroy them, like taking the risks and then not have a coherent front line or so. Now that's always the thing, the problem. You could, no, you can't get there right now at least. You can drive in like so, which is quite courageous right now. You could, yeah, I want them all gone here. But it's also a nice opportunity to make this strong T-34 here surrender. Let's drive like this. Don't destroy so many of them, guys. Oh, only 2 suppressed? Come on. This is 1. What other options do we have? Now I think the Wolfram would be better suited to shoot the conscripts over there. And I'd rather go 1 forward and then fire at the strong point here. So we can deny them the visibility. But we can't send in any planes here due to the flak. So let's start over here. You guys. Here, there are no enemy fighters here. Fire. That should have been 6, not 3. You could go 1 forward. Yeah, I think we probably need to destroy this one here. I mean, we could also make this one surrender, but then we might need to pull everyone away over here, and this might not be smart. You could go here. Fire at this one. Yeah, let's do that. You guys drive there. Fire at this Yak. So we've got 1 Yak 7 here. Another one Yak 7 there. And this here is just a MiG 3, but we can't underestimate them. They are the bar killers. There. That should have been 7. And by the way, we might even get these guys up there and fire at this guy. Because this here is actually nicely exposed there. No! I didn't want to do that. Oh. Yeah, the problem is my mouse is broken. And I'm waiting for the new one to be delivered, but it takes a while. Crap. That wasn't supposed to happen. I wanted him to be here as a flanker. Well, then you have to do it alone. Come on, yes, good. Beautiful. That was our aggressive attack guy. Walter Novotny, who looks a little bit scary and psychotic, I find. So, and then here, well, looks like we've got a defensive fighter now. You could go here and then fire at the conscripts. And they could go there. Or can we maybe... We might even pull this one off. Like we need to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units here to surround this guy. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I want this one rather to go here and then fire at the conscripts. And... yeah. They could go in and... oh yeah, here, let's do that. You guys, come on. Give me the kill on this 76mm artillery hybrid. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. Then you guys drive there. Oh yeah, even better. And then you can go here and block the T-34 off. There, like that. And now they just need to go. And like you could, yeah, it would be a waste. This is artillery that could just go forward one. It's not good. Is it smart to... or they could go here. Or here. Or then, but the KV could actually fire here. That's not good. Although, yeah, question is no. I think this KV will be mobile. It's just a little town here that's of no strategic value. Or like not the same value as the Pokrovka here, for example. But yeah, you guys go here. You could go here, but yeah, then you are actually under threat from this artillery that could go one forward and then fire at us. So these guys, they have range 2. So let's rather stay away a little bit. You go here. What happened? Aha. So my mouse sometimes makes a double click when I just click normally. Which is really bad. Ah yeah, that was a nice attack. 9 suppressed. Can you guys take them out now? Yeah, let's do it. Come on. No! Come on! Only 5? Oh, come on. Yeah, that has just ruined everything. I guess. Yeah, what to do now? Like, I mean, they can actually block. They have a blocker job. Then you guys, you fire at the T-34. And then you can drive here. We have only 3 suppressed. But our strategic bomber could actually do... yeah. Well, let's do that. Don't, yeah. 2, okay. But they're completely suppressed now. Okay, that's good. You guys could go here, but you could also end up there. Or our Adler Pioneers go 1, 2 afterwards and then mess up the conscripts. But no, we need to destroy the conscripts first, by the way. This here is our movement Focke-Wulf, right? Yeah, that's our movement guy. And by the way, what is it? Shift N? Shift M? No. Just N? No, that's next. I want to rename him now. Library. Hotkeys. Where is it? Because I was always looking at it, like for hundreds of episodes. Literally. Where is it? Rename. Alt and N. Ah, Alt and N, not Shift and N. Okay. Alt N. So. Move. Oh no, that's 48th. Move. Focke-Wulf. 190A. So there. Then you guys. Yeah. Like, let's stay here. Let's go here and then you can shoot down this yak. Yeah, very good. Okay. And by the way, oh, we can't even get there. Oh. Can we do this without this guy? So you can drive here. So the T-34 is completely suppressed. You guys drive there, block them off some more. You fire at the conscript. You guys go here. You also fire at the conscripts, so they are completely suppressed. And then that could have been a better shot. And we don't have any planes there anyway, so it kind of didn't matter with this guy. Actually, it really didn't matter. You can't get there, and you're not flying here. Yeah, that's a bad idea. Well, I guess we have to use a Tiger, huh? Which is kind of bad. But well. Then you drive here, you fire, come on, kill them. Yes, very good, they're gone. And now, well, in principle, they could also just drive here. Then we just have to hope that there's no tank waiting behind these hills here. But actually, I would think that they probably... Yeah, I mean, they surely have someone here in this general area. On this side of the river, on the southern side of the Psale River. They can't get anywhere. Yeah, then let's drive around like so. And let's do like this, and you guys go here. You guys would do 1 damage. Yeah. Then let's rather have our Adler Pioneers get the experience. There. They failed the attack, but now 8 are surrendering. Okay, good. So we can be happy with that. Then you destroy this one. And then we can use the Tiger. Yeah, let's not be anywhere where the guys could actually kill us or so. This Tiger can drive there, but I'd rather use this Tiger to destroy this guy here. And we need to have someone here. This one could drive 1, 2, 3. And then 4. Unless we drive him... Oh yeah, no, actually here. You can be here as a trap if someone comes around. Oh, that's actually not bad. We don't have such a bad situation right now. We can prepare some nice traps here, I think. Yeah, but yeah, we can't really do anything about this guy. We need to fire at this guy. Oh, that was a nice attack. 6 suppress, okay. But the Tigers would completely mess them up. Do we have another shot with someone? With him? Okay, let's drive. Let's do this. Now he's completely suppressed. We can make him surrender as well. With this tiger going there and then blocking off everything from there. This is probably a good idea. But then... yeah, and then this tiger can go here and destroy them, I guess. No. We could drive this guy here and attack there, but then the tiger would need to go here to block them off. Or we could go here. This tiger could end up there, and this one here attacks this guy. Although it's probably a little bit dangerous. It would be better if we could have one artillery strike. But they are in their artillery stand, so... although it kind of doesn't change anything anyway. But I think, like, against artillery, there should be some advantage or so. On the other hand, what happens if they have artillery behind this one? Well, then we don't attack. That's the worst case scenario. It would also be good just to destroy these guys. We could also just go here, destroy them, then they don't see us. 1, 2, 3, 4. They would see the tiger here, but we have a defensive guy. This guy could just stay here. Yeah, let's rather do that. And then he can drive here. And we leave this guy completely alone, huh? In this turn. Which is, of course, also quite dangerous. If we can harm them, it would be better. And they have entrenchment 3. It's a good idea. We don't have any artillery strikes left. You can't drive around. It's not ideal. We could use our Kanonenvogel to mess up this T-34 there, and I think we need to. Question is, do they have some spark waiting here or so? By the way, there is one spark there. In this group here, that seems to be like, I would think that like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 units. Where were they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe even here in the hills. So 9 or so. I would think that we are seeing most of this group, but there could be even more. Like if the idea has been to flank us here. And it surely and obviously is. Let's attack here. And this guy needs to block anyway, so come on. No! Good. Good. So, I think we're just staying here. And we're out of sight, so they don't see anything here right now. Except for this strong point. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now it would be better if this guy would be here. But we can't help it. So what do we do here about this guy? The tiger. Yeah, we need to be here. Also to block off anything that drives in or so. However, oh yeah, we've got a big problem here. Actually, the Tiger should be rather here. But then they can all fire. But then we could pull this guy back. Let's drive the Tiger here. You guys go there. You guys make them surrender. Don't destroy too many, good. And 7 T-34 surrender, good, okay. And now you can actually even get away from there. They could drive in and harm them thou. So, what do we do with you? Here we've got 4, but now we don't have a flanking guy there. And we don't want them to stay there, because the artillery can shoot at them. If there's a tank here... No, there's no... I'm sure... on the... No. It could be that there's a tank there, because there's also one T-34 here in this fortification. It's not impossible. If there's one, it costs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Library, movement, track movement through fortification costs 2. I thought it was 3. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They could attack this Wolfram, which is bad. But we need someone to block any advance here as well. So this guy... Oh, by the way, they are strength 16. Is that allowed? They just need to pull back 1. To block off anything that comes here for these guys. Yeah. It's not optimal. We don't have an optimal situation here. But well, when have we ever had an optimal situation? If they have more flak here, goes 1, 1, 2, 3. Could shoot our guys. However, if we destroy this tank here completely, then they can't see us anymore. Oh no, they can. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we need a fighter here as well. But yeah, I mean, we need to do something. So, and this seems to be the safest spot to do something. So come on, give me a good attack, and 9. Well, that's at least what was promised, you guys. Oh, why is that? Do we have an artillery strike against them? And why are we having casualties there? Well, you guys go into the forest to block any attempts to break through our center. So what do we do now? Despite the flanking, we still suffer casualties there. We need another artillery strike on them, but we don't have anything. Well, doesn't look so good now. That's actually not good. How could this have happened? But we could go here with this guy or here. They can't get there. Crap. And now the Sioux is actually exposed. I mean, okay, it's only 3 T-34s. Or we are attacking with our Hartgebirgsjäger. Like, what happens if we go here? We could pull them back. But then they could come in, so we don't want to be in the open anyway. These guys are just regular pioneers. But I would like them to attack this here. So you drive 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, I have an idea. You drive here. So this is not a strong defense, but it will probably deter any planes from attacking this artillery here. 1, 2, 3, 4. They can see us here. And this guy can actually, by the way, pull back here. And we are blocking anything here anyway. So let's do that. And then we've got the defense for the Tigers here. This guy. Nah, we've got the double click. You fly here and defend those guys. You are the defensive fighter. You are flying back to the airfield. We've got still 1-6. We don't want the long legs to be there. And we don't want our pioneers to be in the open. But we can't have them there. So let's flank. Yeah, maybe they flee, although probably not. So let's attack with the long legs. Oh yeah, nice attack there. No! And another one. Oh god, why? Why is that happening? Oh, why is that happening? Why? And still 1-4. Why are they so good? They only have 4 attack. It's unbelievable what's going on here. Then you guys can pull back 1. But we don't want them to be here. But by the way, if the long legs go there, we can't get here. Ugh. Would have been beautiful because they could have and should have fled probably like here, and then the tiger could just mess them up. Tja. Then you guys drive around like so. Oh god, yeah. So, well. I mean, at least we have the defensive Sioux here. They can't get through. These guys are relatively messed up. And we are holding the line. Our Sonderkraftfahrzeug here is relatively exposed, I guess. But we need to stay there. And our pioneers. Like, these guys could come forward and then fire at them, which would be pretty bad. We can't fly in any planes there. But you can drive there as a deterrent. Let's do that. Yeah, and then we can have 1 fighter here. This guy could go 1, 1, 2, 3. Yep, then we have this fighter here. Not as a trap anymore. But that's fine. So this way things are at least defended. So, except for these guys. But then we'll have bar. Yeah, crap. Can't we do anything? We can't do anything against them. Against this T-34. I don't want to attack. So, then we need to pull back one fighter here. And let's have bar over there. And then bar. Or we could also be here. This would prevent any plane from attacking the tank at least. And we are also providing an escort service for our U. So then over here, the spark is a problem. So the spark needs to go. Could have one artillery strike on it. Or you... Oh yeah, here. You go here. Yeah. We should do that. Or you guys. You go here. Now let's firstly do something like here. Our Gebirgsjäger can go here. Mess up the artillery. Prevent any deployment of fresh troops here. So they go here. Artillery goes one forward. This guy, our Tiger, destroys the spark, drives 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here, blocks off the T-34. Artillery behind. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Then you guys go here, fire at the artillery there. Nice shot, very good for a change. They are suppressed at 5. Our Gebirgsjäger go in, take the hill over there. What do you see? Nothing. Very good. Then you attack them and you fail the attack. Then, yeah. What to do now? Then Brombeer. You drive here, you fire at the spark. Oh, nice shot for a change. Excellent. So, 6 suppressed. Now the Tiger shouldn't have a problem. Beautiful to destroy them. And then you guys drive back here. Let's hope there's no minefield. Is there a minefield here maybe? No. No, good. There, so. Blocking this one off. That's good. Then the Panther. Oh yeah, that's very good. Panther can drive here. There's another KV there, KV2. And we've got Soviet engineers. Yeah, the flak. Yeah, we knew about the flak, didn't we? I think. Or did we? Yeah, I think so. It looks familiar at least. And then we've got 2 shots left plus the Wurfrahmen. Which would be a waste now. Yeah, and maybe let's concentrate here on the T-34. So I'm not flying in any planes because if there's one spark with such a big tank group, they might have another one or even 3 or so. So let's just push them back. We need to have a coherent front here. So the Tiger needs to stay there, by the way. Let's fire at the T-34. That's the most dangerous one. Here, the T-34, despite the older model. T-60 there. The Valentines, however, they have quite some overstrength, by the way. 4.7. This one is 2.3. Oh. Yeah, actually, then the Valentines should be the priority, by the way. But we could also have a tank battle between our Sonderkraftfahrzeug here and the little T-60. So let's fire. Let's fire our big artillery here at the T-34. Good shot. And then the Tiger, you can mess them up, right? Yeah, let's do that. Very good. Beautiful. Those were our good heroes there. That was Bernd, attack +3, and Marcus at defense +3. That's good. This is probably, if we are getting lucky with the third hero, this is going to be our best Tiger. That's going to be really good. And then I would actually like to use the Panther to mess up the Valentine here. Can we... Here, let's shoot this little one. Maybe we can destroy this guy. Let's help out here with the Wurfrahmen. Yeah, you can actually go here even. Although it would be better to be somewhere else, but... Oh, we could also... No, it's fine. Next turn we can go 1, 1, 2, 3 and shoot these guys here, the conscripts. Or we are probably just staying here and fight the tank some more. So you drive in like so, fire at them. That should have been 2. But they are completely suppressed, so no risk for our recon. That's only 4 thou. And you guys do 7. So let's have the defense pioneers. Oh, 7. 7. Okay, well. Ugh. And then you guys... Oh yeah, no, let's have a flanking Sonderkraftfahrzeug. Oh, what's that? Oh, yeah. Okay. I smelled it. I could smell the spark here. But now with the flanking Sonderkraftfahrzeug, our Panther shouldn't have any trouble with the Valentine, but we are not destroying it most likely. Yeah, but they are going to flee. Very good. So, I like the design. No, kind of. It's kind of cool. It has something Warhammer-like a little bit as well. So, let's pull back to the safety of our artillery support here. That was okay-ish. However, now we are also sort of opened up here a bit. Which is not so good, but we have 2 strike abilities here. They have 2 shots left. So I would hope that the Bomber is okay. The KV, I don't think this KV is getting anywhere, because it costs 2. I mean, it could go here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 movement points. It could end up here and then shoot at them, although technically they don't know that we are here now. And they can't get around. Like, this guy is also slow. Oh yeah, even only 3. 1, 2. They can't get around anyway. Yeah, I think we are fine. But they should probably take this. Yeah, let's drive here. This way we would also provide some more distraction there, just in case. So... then let's prepare some more traps. The T-34 can't pose any trouble thanks to our Gebirgsjäger. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can't get anywhere here. So in principle, this guy here could drive there. However, if there's a T-34, for example, here. Yeah, now I don't dare to drive anywhere else. So we could see something, what's going on here. But we would have a defensive strike. And this way we would defend all of them against air attack. That would be better. But I don't want to risk the guys. This one could, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. So no problem here. And by the way, the Sherman is also rather slow at 4. They are all regular Shermans, M4 Sherman, okay. But we just have a strong argument not to deploy any planes here. where this guy could get 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or like technically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. 1, 2. Could shoot it here at this one. Or if he goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. So we could have a plane here as a surprise. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, let's have one defensive fighter here above our MRS artillery. Here, you pull back 1. There, then only the Panther is exposed. Let's hope this is not becoming an unlucky Panther. So we had spotting +1 and defense +1. Yeah. Not the best heroes for a tank, and especially a Panther. But now that we have a higher offensive competence here, or an offensive potential, I don't think that any of these little guys here will attack the Panther. Yeah. Depending on what's here. But if they can get in some artillery strikes, I think the Panther would be in quite some danger. But we had to do something here. So, and you guys, you can just drive here and defend this artillery. And this is as good as we get then. Yeah, so let's pull these guys here. I guess, huh? Yeah, let's do that. Oh no, yeah, although, well, we could in principle pull the infantry forward. But then I don't think they are going to do that. Because we've got the artillery strike coming in. So I think we are good. I think it's okay like this. The only nuisance is this T-34 here. But yeah, we can't do anything right now. Without risking casualties, and I don't want that. So here we are also safe with this plane. 1, 2, 3, 4. They can see this here though, so we could pull this one back and then maybe make a little surprise attack. Let's go there. Yeah, so I think we are done. We are not using this plane. And I think we have the best defense that we can have. So, anybody to be resupplied? Yes, you guys. You just use some fuel. But yeah, you can just stay there, giving them a little bit of fuel, and then let's end the turn. And planes. Oh, that was our recon. Oh, an unexpected encounter. Beautiful. Shot down something. Oh, here, flak. Oh, beautiful attack. Beautiful attack. 10. There was a fighter. Tanks are coming in. There's the spark. Oh god, they shot at our artillery, but fortunately they were weak enough. Very good. We did not suffer anything. Beautiful. What is this? A MiG-3 came in. Ah, that was the 12, huh? Yeah, beautiful. Oh no, it was this one here, I think. Beautiful. Very good. I'm happy now. This guy here. Oh, this one didn't get any reinforcements, huh? Yeah, I'm happy now. That was okay. So, that was okay. This is the spark. And the Valentine tries to come around, so we need to destroy this guy here. Yeah, we still can't use any planes because the spark is back here. This is T-60. They've got reinforcements for the T-60, and it looks like, yeah, this guy had 2 experience stars, so they filled this one up with recruits. This one also. Oh yeah, this is where their prestige went into these tanks here, I guess. And they didn't have any left for this tank, I guess. Very good. But our right flank looks good. Planes are under control. What was this here? Sturmovik. We did lose some recon though, like 2 points, huh? Yeah, but yeah, it's Sonderkraftfahrzeug. It's a bit sad, but it's not that expensive. And we made 2 T-34 surrender here. Not at full strength, but reasonable strength, so that wasn't so bad. And now we've got 17,050 prestige points. By the way, our soft cap is 38%. No one dared to attack the Panther. And I guess they were not willing to suffer the casualties here with our Sonderkraftfahrzeug over there. And 2 defensive strikes here. So, and yeah, our challenge now is to reduce these tanks here some more. I'm not entirely certain, like this guy here is probably, if we attack him, not sure if he's fleeing here or here into the hills. But if he's fleeing here, we've got a problem. But then we have more artillery strikes, and then I would probably have to use a plane or so to mess him up. But here we also have a better position now. Oh yeah, these guys, they went into anti-tank stance. But this won't help them. So I think we've got a good chance to clear them out here. Yeah, looks pretty okay. But this here is also troublesome. But I think it was a good decision to pull back. So we did not get into the range. But it's like the long legs. Like this mission is not our long leg mission, apparently. Yeah, but here we are. So, and that concludes today's episode. Many thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. And by the way, the Tiger withstood the attack as well. Also thanks to our elite Sonderkraftfahrzeug here. These guys, range +1. Never killed too many people, but soften them up nicely. We look a little bit rusty these days, by the way. So, many thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. And if you did, how about you show that by clicking the like button. And there's also a beautiful button to press, like here in the lower right. By the way, you probably noticed that something has changed about the watermark. You can also click there to easily subscribe. And yeah, as always, the comment section is all yours. I would want to encourage you to share your thoughts, especially like what you would have done differently, what you think went well, what did not go so well, if you see any mistakes. Yeah, so the community and I can learn from this whole thing. Because as you remember, there is a walkthrough aspect about this whole Let's Play here, and all my Let's Plays, by the way. Yeah, so let's share our knowledge, our competences, so everybody can become even better and better with every episode. So, many thanks for that. See you next time. Comment section is all yours. Bye-bye.